What is up, guys? We're with another video. In today's video, we are doing a story time. I don't like doing story times, but it's basically the only thing I got right now. I would like to do some maybe shooting videos or some dirt bike workings on videos, but today I figured, screw it, I'll do a story time. So this is gonna be story time Saturday. So yeah, so let's get into the story. This story is of the buck I shot in 2015. It's a 8-point, 16 inches wide. Great story. So first of all, I ended up having to hunt rifle season that year. It was my first year actually really hunting archery, so I had to hunt rifle. So I went into hunting rifle, and it wasn't, it's like, it's just rifle season, so I'll get out and try to do it. Well, there was a buck I was watching. It was actually a 10-point, real nice and wide and tall, and I was watching it. I always seen it below my house, and I was paying attention to it. I wanted to hopefully get a shot at it. Well, I didn't really get a shot at it. We hunted for it on the first Friday of rifle, and it just didn't go as planned. Well, this is actually how that went. So we went back into a spot where we thought we actually had a shot at this buck, and we set up and we were hunting, me and my dad, on a Friday. I took off school, and we're sitting there, nothing. So we got down. Oh, we left that spot and ended up sitting somewhere else, or not sitting, but we kind of walked around until lunch, and then we went and got lunch, and then came back into the woods. Well, as we're going back into the spot I hunt, we look and we see about three guys in orange, and we're like, well, that's weird. And they're all huddled up in one spot, so we're like, okay, that's probably someone shot a buck. So we walk over and we look, and there it is. It's that big one. I'm heartbroken, man. I just went and I think I may have shed a tear or two. So I was like, well, dang it, that was the buck I wanted. Well, that guy shot him. So there was one good piece of information that the guy let us know, though. The guy let us know that there was another buck with him. So this other buck was my buck, I think. Not 100% sure, but he said it was probably an 8-point. It was decently wide, so we were like, okay, well, it's good to know. There's still another one living. So we just kind of went and sat down for the night, didn't say anything, and woke up the next morning on the first Saturday, and went out and gave it our all. Well, as we're my dad had his friend come up, and he was sitting in a spot where just set him up, and hopefully he'd shoot something. Well, he knew the location we might be. Well, we start hunting, and my dad comes back, hits me, and then we go out and we sit in our spot. Well, I'm sitting there, I kind of fell asleep because it was real early. And right around 7:30 maybe, 7:45, the sun's coming up. Well, I think the sun was already up, yeah. Well, and I was dazed off while I wake back up, and I look out across the field, and I'm like, whoa, there's a buck. And I'm like, well, dang, that's a decently wide buck. So I get on it, and I kind of may have rushed a shot. I should have waited until he got maybe closer, but it was 80 yards, so I'm like, that's a rifle, I got this. Boom! Put it right on the chest. He was walking right towards me. That's probably not a preferred shot, but I figured, hey, I got a rifle. It's gonna blow right through. I'm not worried about that. It blows right through. Probably gets lung or something. I don't know. And it turns and runs away, and it stands again. It's standing there, so I boom, shoot it again, and it runs down through. And then I don't know. I didn't see it after that. Falls. I think it had to fall down there, but my uncle. I call, my dad. My dad's there, but we call my uncle, and he comes up, and we start following the blood trail. And it ran about 80 to 100 yards right into the thicket, so I couldn't really see where it was. And there it lays, dead. Go to pick it up, examine it. Like, oh yeah, this is a nice buck, all excited and stuff. And I look down at its head, and I'm like, what? That's weird, real weird. This thing, you know what that is? That's the fletchings off of a crossbow bolt. Stuck right in underneath its eye. That's why I zoomed in on that spot. The taxidermist was able to fix it up pretty decent. There's actually hair growing in because that thing was in it so long. Well, background story on that. Some guy was hunting on the other side of where I hunt, and he ended up shooting way too far. I mean, if you're confident enough that you can shoot a deer at 60 yards with the compound, then I guess go for it. I ain't, so I'm not going to. But it's kind of far in my eyes. I mean, a lot can happen, you know. Well, something did happen whenever he squeezed the trigger on that buck. It shot, hit a twig, side snaps, and then shoves this part right into its skull. Because it shoved it right into its skull, it ended up going in and stopping, but because it was snapped, it never killed it. Now, the taxidermist said he caped it out and there was nothing left. It was just this piece. Only this piece was left inside of the deer. Now, I was able to pull this right out, but we took it to the taxidermist and we told him, look for the other end of this arrow and watch for it, because, you know, it could cut you. Well, he never ended up finding it, and he looked and he looked and he looked, just to see where it would have, you know, went. Well, it never blew, never passed through. It never went like back into here. It just went, and that's it. So, I mean, this thing was probably stuck about, I don't know, like this was probably stuck about, I don't know, an inch in, I'd say. No, sorry, 3-4 inches in. So I'm like, well, dang, that had to hurt, you know. Well, it was in it so long that there was hair that grew around it. So that was pretty crazy. But taxidermist did a really good job on patching it. He may have not done a great job on some of the other stuff. The bullet hole, I figured, I mean, I think you can probably fix, but he did not fix that, so whatever. But you know, a pretty solid job on the deer. But yeah, I mean, after that we got it out of the woods, all happy, pumped up. My second buck, and all happy. So that was in 2015. So hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button. And I'm all excited. I'm back on YouTube. Yeah. And yeah, I'm so pumped up, and let's go. So hopefully we make more stories sometime this year, 2020. So happy new year, guys, and I'm pumped up. We got a great year ahead of us, and we're going to do a lot of more fun things. Hopefully make more hunting videos, even though we don't really make too many hunting videos, riding videos, all that crap, you know, fishing down blah blah blah. And we're gonna try to self-film this year, so self-film deer hunting. So let's get into it, and yeah, so I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one. Happy New Year. See you guys later. You're the best. Bye.